Happiness is not having a lot. Happiness is giving a lot. The mind is just like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it gets and the more it can expand. Pain is certain, suffering is optional. Mindfulness means paying attention in a particular way, on purpose, in the present moment, and non-judgmentally. Every morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. Training your mind to be in the present moment is the #1 key to making healthier choices. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger. The past is already gone. The future is not yet here. There is only one moment for you to live. Being mindful means that we suspend judgment for a time, set aside our immediate goals for the future, and take in the present moment as it is, rather than as we would like it to be. Your work is to discover your work, and then with all your heart to give yourself to it. Learn this from water. Loud splashes the brook, but the ocean's depth are calm. If you seek peace, be still. If you seek wisdom, be silent. If you seek love, be yourself. People with opinions just go around bothering one another. Sometimes, the most important thing in a whole day is the rest we take between 2 deep breaths. Change is not something that we should fear. Rather, it is something that we should welcome, for without change, nothing in this world would ever grow or blossom, and no one in this world would ever move forward to become the person they're meant to be. Speak or act with an impure mind, and trouble will follow you. Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. There is always room for change, but you have to be open to that change. Work out your own salvation. Do not depend on others. Nothing is permanent. Accepting means you allow yourself to feel whatever it is you are feeling at that moment. It is part of the isness of the now. You can't argue with what is. Well, you can, but if you do, you suffer. Change only happens in the present moment. The past is already done. The future is just energy and intention. If anything is worth doing, do it with all your heart. A jug fills drop by drop. The body is your temple. Keep it pure and clean for the soul to reside in. Meditation brings wisdom. Lack of meditation leaves ignorance. Know well what leads you forward and what holds you back, and choose the path that leads to wisdom. Purity or impurity depends on oneself. No one can purify another. The only real failure in life is not to be true to the best one knows. Wear your ego like a loose-fitting garment. To conquer oneself is a greater task than conquering others. Those who are free of resentful thoughts surely find peace. I never see what has been done, I only see what remains to be done. The trouble is you think you have time. Be a lamp to yourself, be your own confidence. Hold on to the truth within yourself as to the only truth. The body benefits from movement, and the mind benefits from stillness. The best thing you could do is master the chaos in you. You are not thrown into the fire, you are the fire. Patience is a form of wisdom. It demonstrates that we understand and accept the fact that sometimes things must unfold in their own time. Don't move the way fear makes you move. Move the way love makes you move. Move the way joy makes you move. You can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf. When we push for immediate results and instant healing, we never inhabit the important in-between phase, which is where much of the learning and growth actually happen. If we are honest with ourselves, most of us will have to admit that we live out our lives in an ocean of fear. We all wish for world peace, but world peace will never be achieved unless we first establish peace within our own minds. True meditation is about being fully present with everything, that is including discomfort and challenges. It is not an escape from life. Perhaps the most spiritual thing any of us can do is simply to look through our own eyes, see with eyes of wholeness, and act with integrity and kindness. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. When you find peace within yourself, you become the kind of person who can live at peace with others. Mindfulness practice means that we commit fully in each moment to be present, inviting ourselves to interface with this moment in full awareness. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Look well into thyself. There is a source of strength which will always spring up if thou wilt always look. Inner peace begins the moment you choose not to allow another person or event to control your emotions. Maybe the fear is that we are less than we think we are, when the actuality of it is that we are much, much more. Give yourself permission to allow this moment to be exactly as it is, and allow yourself to be exactly as you are. Do not indulge in dreams of having what you have not, but reckon up the chief of the blessings you do possess, and then thankfully remember how you would crave for them if they were not yours. Every night before going to sleep, We must ask ourselves, what weakness did I overcome today? What virtue did I acquire? If you really want to escape the things that harass you, what you're needing is not to be in a different place, but to be a different person. From this instant on, vow to stop disappointing yourself, separate yourself from the mob, decide to be extraordinary, and do what you need to do.